Should you mark the man or the space? Here's the difference. Man marking is when you stick to an opponent, you follow them, you stay goal side, and you stop them getting any space. A really easy example would be the left back here versus a right winger here. And that left back is just going to stick to their right winger. If they move in there, they're going to follow them. If they try to get past them, they're going to get goal side. And that is just really simply man marking, staying touch tight to the player. Zonal marking or defending the space and position is the next bit we're going to look at. And the nuances here come that if we're going to use this left back again, if they want to defend a man against this right winger and the ball is on this side of the pitch, then if we're going to defend compactly, then we're going to want to come across this side of the pitch to create a block. We're going to want to come in there. And that's where the obvious problem arises. Do I stick to my man or do I come in and tuck in? And the obvious answer is that you come in and tuck in and you defend the space, and once that ball switches, you can then come back across to your player again. One famous example that was used was Sunji Park against Pirlo, where he man-marked him out of the game in the Champions League. And Man United would have defended in this sense, where they just shifted across, the gaps are really small, but Sunji Park would have just followed Pirlo all across the pitch. Wherever he went, he followed him, and the rest of the team and the rest of the block compensated for that, so that it was really, really tight. But Sunji Park was just allowed to follow Pirlo. The other places that you're going to see zonal versus man marking is in set pieces, especially in the box. You might have a player that's front post, and that's your zone. If a player comes in there, you're responsible for them. You see it a lot now where players on set pieces will just have zones, and it's their responsibility to win the battle in those areas. It's preference at the end of the day. You might choose to have certain players being man marked because you've got a Virgil van Dijk, for example, come into the box. You want your best header of the ball to mark them. You might have other areas that are zonal, but that is zonal versus man marking.